Hear me clearly. America is not a racist country.
We need to address, well, first of all, no, I don't think America is a racist country.
A group of Georgia high school students spelled out a slur on a t-shirt at a football game. 5 students at West Lawrence High School sparked outrage among residents of Lawrence County. The teenagers wrote letters on each of their shirts that spelt the racial slur and then wore them to a football match against another school on the 16th of September. Images of the group began circulating on social media, with shocked parents bringing them to the attention of school officials and the local media. Quote, to see a picture like this in 2022 is just something you never want to see, because I feel like our ancestors fought so hard for us to get where we are today. And I feel like it's just super disrespectful to see a picture like that. And that was stated by Quandravius Johnson, who graduated in 2020 from the school. The Lawrence County School District issued a statement decrying the teenagers' actions, but members of the community stated that the students should be disciplined. The superintendent stated this: our Lawrence County School Administration is fully aware of the derogatory photos circulating on social media outlets. We do not support nor condone any offensive actions of this nature. We are truly disappointed in the choices of these students. The environment and teachings of West Lawrence High School fosters love and respect among our students for each other. What is observed in this picture is completely misaligned with the values of our school and community. Rest assured, the incident is being investigated. We have to be responsible for our actions, and every action has consequences. So this is my thing. The main thing that I've stated to people before is that this is why it is imperative to teach your kids about the history of America, because sooner or later, history is going to repeat itself. And the reason why, you'll have some students completely shocked is because they've never been introduced to this. They're going into this world, into the society, thinking that, oh, everything is inclusive, everything is this, everything is that, we're in a better time, da da da, everybody's all one, yada yada yada. When realistically, that is not the case. And a lot of the schools who have teenagers in them, they will showcase that that is not the case. And, I want to just state that if at any point in time that parents have to deal with this and their children feel a certain type of way, that is directly on the parents. That is their fault. Because it is up to you to pass down certain knowledge to your kids so that they will not be caught off guard when a type of attack in this sense takes place and they're able to observe this happening. They won't, in a sense, be taken aback or they won't be thrown off guard. They'll know what it is because they're looking at who's doing it. Like I said, the actions that you see displayed here, this is a part of America. This is woven directly into the fabric. Some people are going to say, oh, well, you can't generalize all. Well, technically I can, being real. Because that's what the court systems, that's what the justice systems, that's what the systems that we have set in place, that's how they judge Black people. Better yet, that's how they judge young Black boys and Black men. And that's historically how that's taken place. So to, in a sense, try to say that Black people don't have a right or a reason to try to generalize a whole group is nonsensical, when that's what we live in reality. That's what takes place in everyday life. And the main thing that I've stated before is that you have so many of these individuals that like to say, oh, I don't see color, yada, yada, yada. I have, mixed people in my family. I got Black friends, all this. This is what those people look like. All of those people that say, oh, I got Black friends. I don't see color. We got Black people in my family. That's what these people look like. They think that it's funny and that is entertaining to do things like this, to say things like this. But this is the other thing that I want people to understand. You don't have fields. Pay attention to the wording that I'm saying. You don't have fields of Black people running around trying to use any type of derogatory terms or racist terms that would negatively affect another group of people, and trying to put those, directly on, let's say, some type of t-shirt, or go to a football game and spell out the word and just stand up and just wave their hands. That's not what Black people do. We tend to leave people alone. We tend to deal with our own people. But no matter how much we try to pivot and do things differently, this is the outcome. No matter how much we try to mind our own business and stay out of the way of other people, this is the outcome. No matter how much you have Black people trying to integrate and befriend and be around everybody else and be inclusive, this is the end result. This is what ends up happening. So, like I said before, it is what it is. This is America. It just is. And the most interesting thing is that you have people online trying to state that, oh, the fault is on Black people. Well, maybe if you guys would use the word, then I would understand. But, this is the culture and all this stuff. Before this was even a part of Black people's vocabulary, in how the word is used and the meaning, we weren't using anything like that. We were dressing in suits. We were dressing in, like I said, it gets to a point where you're doing a conversation and you notice that you're trying to, in a sense, prove a point where you shouldn't even have to prove a point, because you're the victim. You're the one that this is happening to. You shouldn't have to give reasons as to why it is that it should not be happening. Right? But, like I said, this is America, and it is what it is. I'm pretty sure at a certain point in time, they're going to find some, nice girls who are going to pick them up. There's a ton of them on social media, on the divester section, and I'm pretty sure that they'll end up picking up these fine young men, these fine young American men. Once they, reach that hot 25 age. Pretty sure once they, get to college and people forget about this, they're going to have a lot of dates. I can promise you that.